Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Greetings to yang berbahagia Insinyur Dr. Hermanto Dwiatmoko, Chairman of the Indonesian Railway Society MASKA and Lecturer of University of Mercu, yang berusaha Teknologis Dr. Azrin Hani binti Abdul Rashid, Deputy Dean, Research, Development and Publication, Faculty of Engineering Technology UTHM, yang berusaha Teknologis Dr. Kamarul Aini binti Muhammad Sali, Head of Department of Civil Engineering Technology, Faculty of Engineering Technology UTHM, yang berusaha Insinyur Teknologis Dr. Muhammad Kamarul Zaman bin Musa, Director of ICIW at FTK2022, Senior University Officials, industry representatives, respected audience. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope everyone in a ping of health. Let us extend our gratitude and thankfully we are to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala because with His bless we can gather in this meaningful event. We would like to warm welcome to all distinguished guests and participants to the opening ceremony of International Construction Industry Week at FTK 2022. My name is Nur Akilah M. binti Kaharudin and I will be your MC for today on this virtual platform. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I would like to call upon Wan Muhammad Nur Heman bin Wan Zakaria to recite the doa.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Al-Fatihah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Arrahmanirrahim. Maliki yaumiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghairil maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi washabbihi ajma'in. Ya Allah, dengan nama-Mu yang menyembuhkan segala penyakit, dengan nama-Mu yang mencukupkan segala permintaan, dengan nama-Mu yang memaafkan segala dosa, dengan nama-Mu yang tidak dapat dimudaratkan oleh sesuatu, baik di bumi maupun di langit, dan Ia Maha mendengar dan Maha mengetahui. Ya Ghafar, maka ampunilah segala dosa-dosa kedua ibu bapa kami, saudara kami, serta sekian makhluk di sarwa alam ini. Ya Rabbana, sesungguhnya hanya kepadamu kami rafa'kan rasa syukur, hanya kepadamu kami menyembah, dan hanya kepadamu kami memohon pertolongan. Maka engkau berkatilah dan lancarkanlah majlis kami ini. Tiadalah sesuatu urusan itu mudah, melainkan engkau menjadikannya mudah. Dan engkaulah yang menjadikan kesukaran itu mudah, apabila engkau kehendaki. Terangilah hati kami dengan cahaya petunjuk-Mu, sebagaimana engkau terangi bumi ini dengan matahari-Mu selama-lamanya. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina azabannar. Wa sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin.
Amin, amin, ya Rabbal Alamin. Thank you for the dua just now. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let us warmly invite Yang Berusaha Teknologis Dr. Azrin Hani binti Abdul Rashid, Deputy Dean, Research, Development and Publication, Faculty of Engineering Technology UTHM, to deliver a speech of appreciation. Please welcome.
Thank you, Ms. Chairperson Akilah, as the MC for today's session. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yang berbahagia Insinyur Dr. Hermanto Dwiatmoko, Chairman of the Indonesian Railway Society MASKA and Lecturer of University of Mercu, Buana. Yang berusaha Teknologis Dr. Kamarul Aini binti Muhammad Sari, Head of the Department of Civil Engineering Technology, FTK UTHM, Insinyur Teknologis Dr. Muhammad Kamarul Zaman bin Musa as the Director, ICIW at FTK 2022, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good morning. Alhamdulillah, I am grateful to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala because with His generosity and grace, we are able to gather here today for the online open ceremony of the International Construction Industry Week at FTK 2022. Dear students, distinguished speakers and guests, industry friends from Malaysia and abroad, and all participants here, selamat datang, welcome to all. Although we are not be able to meet face to face, syukur alhamdulillah, we can still meet and engage in this intellectual discourse of ICIW at FTK 2022 on this virtual platform. Well done to the JTKA organizing team. First of all, on behalf of the Faculty of Engineering Technology and the entire staff of University Tun Hussein on Malaysia, I would like to congratulate and thank you for attending this ceremony, this opening ceremony of the International Construction Industry Week at FTK 2022, organized and hosted by the faculty. The theme for this year's ICIW is Shaping Sustainable Construction Innovation, which hints at an exciting assembly of speakers who will be sharing their invaluable expertise and experience, literally bringing the construction industry to the classroom for students' first-hand immersion. As with other economic sectors, the construction industry does not escape the impact of the global pandemic lockdown and ensuing economical consequences. Nonetheless, the construction industry has shown remarkable resilience and determination to rebound with continuous innovation and improvements to elevate the quality of work for the present and the future. In line with the theme of ICIW this time, I call on all attendees to let us together shape the future of the innovative construction industry through industry and academic collaboration. As such, I would like to express my deepest appreciation and thanks to the industry who are here today to share their knowledge and experiences with the students, nurturing them as the future generation of civil engineering technologies. Congratulations also to the Department of Civil Engineering Technology, JTKA, Faculty of Engineering Technology, University Tun Hussein on Malaysia, for taking the initiative to organize this event for the third year consecutively. Congratulations. This is indeed in line with the aspiration of the faculty and university to provide students with a significant amount of industrial exposure during their period of study at UTHM. Bravo and well done. ICIW at FTK 2022 offers a total of 8 slots by industrial practitioners from all walks of the industry, from Malaysia as well as abroad. Note that each slot is closely related to the students' academic curriculum here at the faculty, giving them a direct bridging between what they learned in the classroom and the reality out there in the industry. This is also evident of the faculty and university commitment to work closely with the industry in strengthening our programs, stimulating our research, as well as developing a keen sense of industrial needs and expectations among our students. Before concluding my speech, once again, I would like to take this opportunity to express my appreciation and my sincere gratitude to all parties involved in making the Industrial Construction Industry Week at FTK 2022 a reality. Congratulations also to all committee members who have worked so hard to make this event a success. Finally, I hope this program will run smoothly, and I urge all students to embrace the opportunity to learn as much as you can. Ask questions, in fact, ask many questions, for you are here to learn from the very best from the industry. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, I inaugurate ICIW at FTK 2022. Thank you very much. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you for the speech just now. Without further ado, let's watch the montage and opening gimmick of program International Construction Industry Week at FTK 2022. Next, a very warm welcome on behalf of the Organizing Committee International Construction Industry Week at FTK 2022 to our distinguished guest for keynote speaker this morning, Yang Berbahagia Insinyur Dr. Hermanto Dwiatmoko, Chairman of the Indonesian Railway Society MASKA and lecturer of University of Mercu on this virtual platform. Welcome to the International Construction Industry Week at FTK 2022 keynote speech. Without further ado, it is now my pleasure to invite Professor Madya Dr. Andri Kusbiantoro, moderator for today, to lead our webinar. Professor, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Ms. Akila. First of all, thank you everyone for joining us in the opening session of International Construction Industry Week 2022. Today, this morning, we have a very, I call it is a very positive aura, right? And then we have a very big opportunity to learn from IR Dr. Hermanto. He is the chairman of the MASKA, Masyarakat Perkeretaapian Indonesia, and also the lecturer of University Mercu Buana in Jakarta, Indonesia. Right, before we hear the keynote sessions, the keynote speech from IR Hermanto, please allow me to introduce IR Hermanto about his achievement, his journey throughout the entire professionalship. Right. So IR Dr. Hermanto was born in Surabaya in 1956. So he has held several important positions in the Ministry of Transportations. Currently, he is the chairman of the MASKA, Masyarakat Perkeretaapian Indonesia, and he also the lecturer of Faculty of Engineering University of Mercu Buana in Jakarta, Indonesia, and also the lecturer in the Indonesia Land Transport Polytech in STTD Bekasi. So he is well known as the railway expert in Indonesia. Before this, if I heard IR Hermanto names, normally is always in par with the Minister of Transportation. Right, in the news, if I read the news in Indonesia, if I look at the TV news in Indonesia, he always in par with the Minister of Transportation at that time. So I consider myself and maybe some of you very lucky to have him as our keynote speaker today. So he started his profession as the railway expert starting in 1986, right, as the chief of rolling stock maintenance in PGKA. And then he led the subdivision 1 of planning bureau in 1987. After that, he started his management position as a director of railway infrastructure as a Directorate General of Railways in 2005. And he became the Director of Safety and Rolling Stock, the Director of Railway Safety, and finally the highest position of the what we call it as a government positions is the Director General of Railways in the Ministry of Transportation from February 2014 until May 2016. So he is the railway expert for various projects, including the MRT Jakarta, the LRT Jakarta, and then for Adikarya, and the latest, he is the railway expert for the high-speed railway from Jakarta to Bandung. So I believe, and don't forget, not forget to mention, he also the foreign expert in the International Railway Transportation Research in Beijing Jiaotong University from this year until 2023, the appointment. Right. So our today sessions, we will hear about the adopted technology in the high-speed railway in Indonesia. The first project is built from Jakarta to Bandung. So after this, if any one of you planning to go to Bandung, you don't have to, let's say the flight ticket is very expensive from KL to Bandung, you can head to Jakarta first, enjoy the view and the shopping in Jakarta. After that, you continue with high-speed railway to Bandung, right? So we don't have to go to Japan anymore to enjoy the sensation of riding the high-speed rail. You can go to Jakarta and enjoy the shopping and trip over there. All right. So without further ado, I would like to welcome IR Hermanto to give his speech today. Please, IR.
Thank you very much, Mr. Professor Andri. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Ladies and gentlemen, especially for Dean of Civil Engineering UTSM, Indonesia on Malaysia, and participant of this International Construction Industry Week 2022, and also all of the participants. So first of all, I would like to thanks to the organizing committee of UTSM for inviting me as a speaker in this morning. I hope that this presentation will finish well for us. I would like to ask to start the presentation. Okay, can you see the presentation?
Boleh, Pak, boleh.
Okay, so my presentation is regarding the technology of Jakarta-Bandung high-speed rail as this morning. As introduced by Prof. Andri, my name is Hermanto Dwiatmoko. I'm from University of Mercu, Buana, and also from Indonesian Railway Society, and also Indonesian Engineering Institute. So I would like to, to start with with view of EMU, but it is in China before they sent to in Indonesia. So outline of my presentation on this of versus introduction, and then project profile, and then infrastructure, including the track and also signaling and telecommunication, and then rolling stock, and then operation, finally, and conclusion. I would like to start with introduction. So high-speed rail is very complex, very complex because of technical and in the infrastructure, rolling stock, and also the operation, and also we need more the skill of the people who operate. And then high-speed rail is proven to be a very flexible and attractive system that can be developed under various circumstances and different contexts and cultures. This is the result of four main very important characteristics for two customer. First is safety, second velocity, capacity, and sustainability. Yeah. So this is from the UIC, the Director General of UIC. So according to UIC is International Union of Railways, defined that high-speed rail is as a system or stock infrastructure which is regularly operate above 250 km/h. This is the definition for the new track. In Indonesia, the maximum is 350 km/h. Will be planned. And then if we use the existing track, for instance, in Europe, where the definition is more than 200 kilometers track. Yeah, this is the definition. And then back to the history of the railway. So first is in 1830, there is the first locomotive founded by George Stephenson. We call it George Stephenson in England, in UK. And then also electric rail car in 1903, and then first Shinkansen, this high-speed rail in Shinkansen in 1964 from Tokyo to Osaka. And then 1981 is TGV from France, and then Pandolino, and then Spain. 2004 is ETX in South Korea, and then as you know that the maximum record of the speed of the high-speed rail is about more than 500 km/h in France in TGV. And then 2008 China, up to now, China is they have the longest of high-speed rail track in the world. And then Netherlands and South Korea in the 2018, and then the Talco for in Saudi Arabia. If we get the Umrah, we can use this from Madinah to Makkah. Yeah. Why we develop high-speed rail? Because the conventional rail they have the limit, especially for the speeds. First is because the conventional rail they makes the traffic between passenger and also cargo. It means that we have the limitation of the speed. Yeah. Second is the constraint to the road, especially because of the course, small course like in Jakarta to Bandung is it's about 500 meters poles. So it means that the speed is cannot be developed. And then the cost of investment for this upgrading. If we upgrade our track now, it need more investment because of the track, and then we have to make not curve, but we have to straight, and then also we change the station and also the signaling and so on. So better we use new high-speed train. And then the necessity to adopt all rolling stock fleets using the infrastructure, because we need more speed, and also we need also the new rolling stock. And then the difficulty of upgrade while operating. As we need more program or more upgrade how to operate the conventional rail to high speed. This is need to upgrade. If we're talking about the characteristic of high speed rail, there are some characteristics. First is almost all of our electrical train driven via overhead lines. So because if we use diesel, this cannot run up to 300 kilometers. Yeah, so we need use the electric with overhead. And then stronger engine, dynamic with safety. This is the main engine is electric traction. Yeah. And then have in-cab signaling as well as no-level crossing. Yeah. Now, usually because of the speed, so signaling the driver they see the signaling in the cabin, not in the track. And also no-level crossing. Yeah. So like in Indonesia, we have more than 6,000 kilometers tracks, but level crossing so many. Yeah, it means that we cannot develop the railway high-speed rail with the existing track. So we have to build new one. And then advanced switches using very low entry and broke angles. And then use of the continuous welded rail with reduced track vibration. As you know that in Jakarta Bandung projects, we use welded rail very long from station to station support more than 40 up to 50 kilometers. This is a long welded rail between the station. And then course radius is about 4.5 kilometers, and gradient also maximum is 3.5%. Not sharing the right of way with freight and slower passenger trains. So it means that if we develop the high-speed rail, it must be special, not just only the high-speed train. We cannot mix with another train because of the speed. Yeah, and then have disaster monitoring system, especially in Indonesia. Some places disaster and so on. There we have the monitoring. When earthquake happen, and this is the monitor, and then automatically stop. And then aerodynamic design to reduce drag, lift, and noise. So as you see in the below, that usually have the trend is they have the aerodynamics because because the speed. Yeah. And then air brakes, regenerative braking. Okay, we use air brake and also regenerative braking. Regenerative braking is if we brake the train, and then the electric will be the generator or generator. As I mentioned before, that high-speed rail, we recommend the requirement from the high-speed train versus interoperability. It means that one train and another train can be operated and then the capacity is mean that we have to capacity then enough, and then the important thing is safety and also security, and then also the reliability and sustainability. And then this is a high-speed railway principle. First is high-speed railway is as a system. Yeah, infrastructure including civil engineering works, track, signaling, power supply, and catenary. Station. Yeah, we have the especially the location of the station in the city and others, and then functional design. It means that we need we serve the passengers and equipment, rolling stock, technology, how to develop the rolling stock, and then comfort and design, and then operation, design planning, controlling, quality management, and then maintenance strategy and corresponding facilities, and then financing, marketing, and also management. Secondly, high-speed rail system is different everywhere. Is because of condition, and then also the condition of the countries. It means that we have to design according to the depend on and according to the countries. The system depend on how all their component and design and interest. Second thing is in terms of cost and performance can be very different among other things, and commercial approaching criteria and cost management is. It means that not only the technology different, but also the how to manage. And then number 3, high-speed rail system means capacity. High-speed rail is a synonym of capacity and also sustainability, and consequently will be more adequate when more potential demand of traffic will serve. Capacity required accessibility, complementarities, and multimodal approach. This all the principle how to be applied or develop high-speed rail. And then what says strategic value station? Yeah, the location of high-speed station is very important, because we have to serve the passengers, and then we have to also need passenger who come to our station. Their location has to optimize so as to take advantage of the reduced travel times, because the Jakarta Bandung is, for example, we need to shorten the travel times. It means that if we build the station, we have to make some of the feeder line with feeder transportation, for instance, railway, also bus, and so on. It means that if we go from our house to the station, it is not very difficult. I mean, the times is will be shortened. They also have to the well connected to the airport, mass transit, and light system, light rail system, as well as a private transport. As I mentioned before, that for instance in Bandung and also in Jakarta, the location of this station in Jakarta is in Halim. Halim is near airport Halim, and also we have also the connecting to the LRT. LRT Jakarta Jabodetabek will also operate next year. So in the big cities or big urban areas, the criteria for having one of the most stations and the exact emplacement must take into consideration the requirement of the city. And then a preliminary functional design factoring the result of marketing survey and absolutely essential. So if we decided to build the station, we have to find the marketing, the location, and by survey or with the society. In addition, in the house of the rail business activities are a common feature of the high-speed station due to the important volume of customer facing daily. Commercial operation in station require information, ticketing, finding, in some cases, access controlling after travel service. This is the serve for the passenger in the station. Some people said about the economic benefits. This is why we develop Jakarta Bandung high-speed rail. Some is a make a question about this. So which is fast and efficient transportation, so riders can save time, energy, and money. Yeah, from Jakarta to Bandung by cars now is minimum 3 hours. If we take the high-speed rail, it's about 40 minutes. Yeah, which means that we have to save time. Yeah. And then the high-speed rail is extremely reliable and operates in all weather conditions. Yeah, even big rain, it's no problem. Yeah, but if we use the bus or car, it depends on the weather, of course. And then it operates on schedule every day without delay, especially during rush hour and peak travel times. So this is important to operate the high-speed rail. Yeah, about the punctuality and no delay anymore. And then high-speed rail will lower our foreign trade deficit by hundreds of billions of dollars this year from purchasing foreign oil. So it means that in the next, this is the first high-speed rail in Indonesia. So after that, we can after the finish, we can develop another high-speed rail with the technical and also using the local content of the railway. High-speed rail support the revitalization of cities by encouraging high density, mixed use, real estate development around the station. High-speed rail links city together in integrated regions that can then function as a single stronger economy. High-speed rail broadens labor markets and offers workers of wider network of employers to choose from, expand visitor markets and tourism while increasing visitor spending. There are the benefit, the economic benefit if we develop new high-speed rail. How to implement the high-speed railway? First, of course, we imagine the base, and then feasibility phase, and then design and construction and operation. Up to now, Indonesia high-speed rail Jakarta to Bandung now in ongoing on the construction phase. Number 4. As in this chart, we can see that we need time to develop, to make the design, the survey of how to condition of the land, how to condition of the city, and also and another about also the earthquake and others. This is the staging. Why the Indonesian speed rail we applied in Indonesia? This is some of the reasons. First is congestion relief, and usually in Jakarta, Bandung, this is the especially in weekend, some of the crowded there, and Jakarta to Bandung, we need time more than usually. And then alternative to flying is mean that we better we use the high-speed rail. This is not to Jakarta Bandung, but if we apply Jakarta to Surabaya, I think we can change the mode from air to the railway, because Jakarta Surabaya is more than 700 kilometers. If we take the airplane, we use the one hour and 15 minutes, and then also how the time to go to the airport, and then how we waiting time and so on. It's mean that it is all is more than 3 or 4 hours. But if we take the high-speed rail from Jakarta to Surabaya, is need 2.5 or 3 hours from point to point. This is what we call that if we apply high-speed rail, we can change the mode of the passengers, and then the safety, of course, safety, and then energy security, national security. If we use the rail, we do high-speed rail, it's mean that we have to use the electricity, no more the oil, yeah. And then climate solution, as I mentioned before, that the high-speed rail is even the climate is very bad, yeah. Maybe a big raining, no problem for the high-speed rail. And housing affordability, city revitalization, and transit-oriented development. Now, so we will develop TOD in the Tegaluar is the Bandung station, in the end of the Bandung station, and then also in Halim, and because some people come and then also transfer to feeder. We have to develop the business location at that. This is the name of the transit-oriented development. And then economic development tools, yeah. With the high-speed rail, we can shorten time. Yeah, we need benefit with shorter time. And then job creation of manufacturing and construction. So now we build with Indonesian contractor and also Chinese contractors. So we can need how to we have the people who work, and then in the next term and the next future, maybe PT Inka. PT Inka is the only one manufacturer of rolling stock in Indonesia. They can participate in the next program, yeah, especially Jakarta Surabaya. This is all of the why we applied high-speed rail in Indonesia. So in high-speed rail, just a minute. First, how to share the growth of, the growth of the economic growth. First is develop the 4 stations. Halim, Kerawang, Walini now changed to Padalarang and Tegaluar. It means that this is the new location of the high-speed rail. And then second thing is new tracks to open and develop new areas. Yes. With this program, with this projects, we will develop the new area as especially in the near the location of this station. It is 100 kilometers within minutes. Yeah. And then advanced technology in spread and comfort. It means that we have to get more comfortability for the passenger. So I would like to share the how we start with high-speed rail. So first is 2015 we have the established KCIC. KCIC is the company who develop and also who operate the high-speed rail. In 2015, we established this company, and then 2017 is Jakarta Bandung High-Speed Railway project was listed as one of the Indonesian government national strategic projects. And then groundbreaking also in 2017 in Jakarta Bandung High-Speed Rail by the President of Indonesia, Republic Indonesia, Mr. Joko Widodo. The first phase of Indonesian workers arrival in China to study and begin apprenticeship railway company in PT KCIC. And then 2019 signing the cooperation contract with Dadila. Dadila is Indonesian company who has the consultant supervising. This is the project profile. The project profile first is a length of the trace. The length of the track is 142.3 kilometers with a double track. And then operating capacity is we hope that the maximum operating capacity 98 trains per day. And then train frequency is 100 trains per day. Operation hour from 5 in the morning up to 10 in the PM. Operation speed 300 km per hour. Design speed 350 km per hour. And then traveling time, direct train is 36 minutes. Direct train, I mean point to point. And then if stopping in Kerawang, it's mean that we need more. We need 44 minutes. Passenger capacity is 109,000 passenger per day. Headway 20 minutes. Number of train operation, Halim Kerawang Balmi Tegaluar 92 trains. Halim Kerawang 8 trains. And then Axelot 17 tons. This is the project group. So this is the map of the Jakarta Bandung high-speed rail. Yeah, all of total length of 142.3 kilometers, consists of ballastic train 16 kilometers, ballastless track 79.6, and also then ballastic track also 46.7, depend on the location. But the finance from the China reaching ASF, high-speed rail company is 40%, and Indonesian side is 70%, 60%, consists of PT Wika, PT Kereta Api, and then also Jasa Marga, and then also PT I think perkebunan, yeah. And then regarding the contractor, Indonesian sides we have the Wika, the civil contractor. It's about 30%, but the most of the projects 70% is from China. Consists of CRIC, CREC, Sinohydro, CRRAC, CRSC, SCRDC. Yeah, we can participate to build the civil work, especially the concrete. Yeah. High-speed rail project is EPC project. Yeah. And consists of first is engineering, and then first how to make the DED, digital engineering design, and then also construction the drawing, and then after that procurement, purchasing, manufacturing, logistic services, and then construction, concept of construction, quality control, and installation and commissioning, and finally in operation and maintenance. The role of the IPC contractor is FCC. ICIW is high-speed rail China. IPC China contractor. First is engineering, internal supervision, quality control, project timeline control, and management safety. Second is conduct the coaching and transfer knowledge to all members. Third is regular coordination with all members, develop team work of the team building. This is important. So about the technology. First, I would like to share the infrastructure of the high-speed rail. So this is the elevated. We consist of the ballasted and also ballastless. Two types according to the design. Ballastless is on the left. This means that we use a slab track, and the right is ballasted with ballast. This is the construction of the elevated pile, and then also to bridge. And this is the box girder, produced by PT Wika in Cikampek, factories. This is how to erection the elevated, with some of the machine from China. We use from China, directly come from China. And then how to launching the box girder with these facilities. And then the track with ballasted and also ballastless track. This is the structure of the elevated track at grade. In the right is at grade and also the tunnel. This is the elevated structure of the track. Simple beam, and then construction process from pile to pile capture, continuous beam, continuous, and then some bridges use balance cantilever method on the continuous beam bridge. How to construct the elevated track. We also have 13 tunnels from Jakarta to Bandung, especially from Kerawang to Padalarang. We have from Kerawang, this Kerawang station and Padalarang. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. One in Halim, because we have to cross the highway, tollway. We have to have the underground tunnels. All have 13 tunnels. The others, from Kerawang to Padalarang is a mountain. Mountain. You have to use the tunnel, to develop tunnels. So this is the tunnels. 13 tunnels with all total length is 16.8 kilometers. This is in the grade. We have two alternatives. First, embankment construction, and then also the second thing is cut and cover construction, depend on the location. And then also a subgrade on Mandi. This is we call that TBM, tunnel bore machines in Halim. In Halim station, Halim station. Manufactured by Nianjing Tiongkok, China, and then diameter is 13.9 meters with 3,006 tons, length 195 meters, drilling speed 8 meters per hour. So if we construct the underground and or the tunnel, we need more time. And then the power 3,000 kilowatts. The torque rate is 28,000 kilonewton. This is the tunnel, tunnel construction. And then this is a patching plan, slab track casting in the factory, and then box girder, casting, box girder, and workshop. This is the train operation controls. Now still ongoing construction monitoring. So all the operation manage and control in this room. The operator, the operator of this OCC can see where the train position. And then passenger service information, it is also in China, because now we are still in the process. Station of persistent system, and then also the public address and time, schedule, and so on. Hospital development in Indonesia and its technical challenges. Various challenges have been experienced in design and construction management of hospital Jakarta Bandung. Development of hospital at other location in Indonesia would be more controlled by set specific condition that Indonesian engineer and expert could play more roles. Department of Hospital at other location in Indonesia will provide more enforcement of professional research and development. One of the university involved is ITB, Indonesian Institute of Technology Bandung. Potential roles of ITB in the research in the next projects. I think ITB can be have the opportunity to research and how to develop in hospital in Indonesia. This is the electrical power supply, signaling, and telecommunication. Regarding the signaling, we use CTCS, China Train Control System Level 3 and 2. And then for telecommunication, we use the GSMR, Global System Mobile Railway, with frequency 900 megahertz. For station, Halim, Karawang, Padalarang, and Tegaluar. And then also we have the depot and OCC in Tegaluar, Bandung. And then overhead catenary system, 150 kilovolt. This is the electrical in Java that can be used for the hospital, not only Bandung, Jakarta Bandung, but also in the east, in Surabaya, Jogja, and so on. For the future, not now. This is also the power. Yes, and then the in Tegaluar and also in the station, all the station we have from PLN. PLN is a company to electrical Indonesia. We have the 150 kilowatt to supply the for traction substation. This is our power supply from the PLN transmission line up to the railway station and also the overhead catenary. Traction transformer connection scheme is first a single phase connection in Tegaluar, P connection, Scott connection, Lee Blank connection, and the connection in Halim, Karawang, and Balini. Single phase traction transformer in Tegaluar. Power supply of the mode of traction, direct power supply with return conductor, running track and depot. At the power supply mode, main line for Jakarta Bandung high speed rail. This is also auto transformer. This is the catenary. We use catenary like this now, still on the installation. And then also for the safety, communication must be very important. How to the full speed and how to brake. And then I would like to now share the rolling stock. This is rolling stock. So EMU, usually we say EMU. EMU is electric multiple unit. The type of MUU is a CR400EF. The drawing like this. And the capacity one train set consists of 8 cars, including a first class, dining car, and second class. VIP 18 passengers, first class 28 passengers, and the second class is 555. All the passengers about 600 passengers. The track is double track 142.3 kilometers. Rail gauge 145. The speed maximum 350 kilometers per hour. And then the traction voltage in 25 kilowatt. Yeah, this is the first in Indonesia. We use AC, and in Jabodetabek we use DC 1500 volt. But now for the speed rail we use 25 kV. 4 meters, length 208 meters, and width 3.36 meters. We also have the CIT. We call it CIT is comprehensive inspection train. Before the operation, we have to run the CIT to know condition of the track, tracheometry, catenary system, communication, signaling, and wheel and rail force inspection, integration system. With this cars, we have one set car, inspection car, like inspection car, or we can now about the infrastructure. The safety of the infrastructure will be done. This is the basic AMU. Consists of 8 cars, type ACR 400 EF type, for output 10,000 kilowatts. Yeah, consists of 8 cars. Traction motors in the cars number 2, 4, 5, and 6. Every car has 2 motor bogies. Rail car is a bogie without traction motor. Yeah, on the trailer. This is traction transformer. traction converter, traction motor, bogie and wheel rail. There's a pantograph, catenary. And then about the operation. We use new generation of EMU CR400EF. It is we call it like Komodo. Komodo is the one in Komodo. You know, maybe. Type of the train, yeah, capacity, and then also maximum speed. And then headway, time for the time of the train. And then this is the target speed. Yeah, not all of the track is maximum speed, but we can see in the number 5, between DK16 to DK95, about 80 kilometers, we can use the maximum speed at 350. But another location, for instance, number one is from Halim, is just start, of course, 100 kilometers maximum in the 1.5 kilometers, and then develop 160, 200, 300. The maximum is 350, is about 80 kilometers, and then number 6 is 300 now, and then 200 is the station. Conclusion. Various challenges have been experienced in the design and construction management of high-speed rail Jakarta-Bandung. Development of high-speed rail at other locations in Indonesia will be more controlled by site-specific conditions. That Indonesian engineer and expert would play more roles. Development of high-speed rail at other locations in Indonesia would provide more involvement of professional research and development. Last week, we Mr. Jokowi, the President of Indonesia, mentioned that we have to get plan to extend the high-speed rail not only Jakarta-Bandung but also up to Surabaya. So it means that we have to get more researchers, yeah, professional and so on. That's all my presentation, Professor Andri. Thank you very much.
Right, terima kasih Pak Hermanto. Very good lecture. I learned many new things today. Pak Hermanto, kita ada beberapa pertanyaan di chat box. If I can read for you. Right, the first question from Prof. Chiming, Prof. Chan. Pak Hermanto, in your view, can the train speed increase further for high-speed rail services? Mungkin dari 350 menjadi 500 km per hour. Mungkin Pak ya. Yeah. Is the technology outrunning the safety measures? Apakah dia akan berjalan beriringan Pak? Kecepatan dengan keselamatan.
Yeah, thank you very much for the question. So 500 now as record speed in France, but according to the discussion with some of colleagues, that the economic speed is 350 maximum, because if we expand the speed up to 500, it's need more energy. Imagine it's needed. It means that we need more costs. Yeah, and then the tariff and so on. This is why in the words maximum now at 350. This is and the second question about the safety. Of course, the safety of the high-speed rail is very important. Yeah. So we as I mentioned in the explanation that we have the CIT, inspection card, to know about the condition of the track, to safety. This is Pak Andri. Thank you.
Baik, terima kasih Pak Hermanto. Hopefully that answer the question from Prof. Chen.
Yes, Doctor. Terima kasih, Pak. Thank you.
Alright, thank you Prof. Chen. And then pertanyaan kedua Pak Hermanto. Salam Pak Hermanto from Dr. Ashraf. Right? Dr. Ashraf, he asked, as we all know, the tickets for high-speed trains are not cheap. So in general, will the ticket price affect the cost of operating for this high-speed train in general, Pak?
Yeah. The tariff, of course, very high. But according to my I have the information that the tariff Jakarta Bandung is about 350 up to 500,000 rupiah. How many? It's mean that's about 15, 20 $20, it's about $20. So of course the income from the traffic is cannot or closing the operation, but we have another income from the business, from the station and so on. Usually in railway, the income from the traffic come from the passengers only 40%, but we have to in general about 40%. It means that we have to get more income from another business, to station, and then also the land and others. That's about.
Okay, baik. So we can say that the railway transport is not merely economic business, but it's a government service as well.
Yes.
The government commitment to serve the people. Right? Okay, hopefully that answered the question from Dr. Ashraf. Okay. Ada pertanyaan lain, Pak? Banyak pertanyaan yang masuk ini.
Okay.
Dari Dr. Hana, salam Pak Hermanto, can I know what type of the track gauge for this HSR project? The track gauge, the lebar track.
1435.
1435 mm, Pak ya?
Millimeter. Standard gauge.
Yeah. Okay, alright. Hopefully that answer the question, Dr. Hana. And another question, Pak Hermanto, from Dr. Zulkifli atau Encik Zulkifli, are Indonesian local companies allowed to participate in railway system constructions, especially in the design stage? And what portion of the works given to the local? How do you adopt transfer of technology to the local Indonesians? Mungkin yang tadi Jakarta Bandung given to Wika, Pak ya? Wika
is for the concrete, concrete.
For the concrete, yes. Untuk mungkin Jakarta Surabaya?
No, Jakarta Bandung.
Jakarta Bandung, okay.
Yes. But the rolling stocks come from China, Delhi. So this, I think, because this is the first project for China to go abroad. It means that they have to assure the safety, operation and so on. So for the first, the projects must come from China, and then the second and the next project we can learn from this first project. We can do it ourselves. That is maybe this is the answer. And regarding the transfer of technology, of course, some of the operator, some of the engineers we train in China, and also, but now in COVID, so by Zoom and so on. But we need more transfer technology. Thank you.
Baik. Jadi it's very possible yang mungkin untuk Jakarta Surabaya project we can use our own Indonesian company, Pak.
Yeah, we hope that. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Pak. And then another questions, Pak Hermanto, from Hun Kim Teo. Good morning, sir. Does the sea level rise in Indonesia affect the HCSR project?
The sea.
Kenaikan muka laut di Jakarta itu, Pak, yang
Oh, no problem.
Yeah. Masalah, Pak, ya. Okay.
Because now the construction is elevated, yeah. Sama.
Oh yes.
No problem.
Dan Halim agak jauh dari Jakarta Utara, Pak, ya.
It's about 20 or 30 kilometers from the sea.
Okay, alright. Okay, yang ini soalan terakhir di chat box. Salam Pak Hermanto from Hazan Nizam. Salam Pak Hermanto. Any new technology used to minimize the noise and vibrations, especially on track and train that will be used in this SR Jakarta Bandung? Thank you.
Yes, some of the track, especially near the house, we installed a sound barrier. Yeah, sound barrier to decrease the noise from the track, from the train.
Okay. Right. Oh, ada soalan baru masuk from Nazrul. Hopefully that answer the question from Mr. Hazan Nizam.
Ya, terima kasih.
Okay, baik. Terima kasih. So, kalau saya boleh pursue further, yang sound barrier ni yang normally kita pakai di highway itu, Pak Hermanto, ya?
Yeah.
Kiri kanan highway.
Yes.
Okay, alright. And then from Nazrul, for high-speed train, any minimum range on the every pit stop?
You mean every station? Yeah.
Yeah.
And it depend on the location, but Jakarta Bandung, we have 4 stations: Jakarta, Kerawang, Padalarang, and Walini, and Tegaluar. For station, it's about 30 or 40 kilometers. Yeah.
From each station, Pak?
From each station.
Oke, oke. Soalan dari partisipan sudah habis. Ini soalan dari saya, Pak. Pertanyaan dari saya. Just now in the slide you mentioned about the welded rail.
Yeah.
Okay. Biasanya kalau di railway we always experience the connection pembem. So in welded rail it means there is no kind of such disturbance, Pak.
Yes, no sound. Yeah.
I see. What about the issue of expansion, Pak? Pemuaian.
So the long welded is mean that from the station to the station, from the station.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Turn out to the next turn out.
Oh, okay. So it means it's a one solid railway from Jakarta to next stations, the first stations.
Yeah, first station. Yeah.
The first station. I see. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. That's new thing for me. Alright, pertanyaan baru masuk, Pak. Hopefully we still have enough time. From Harul Azwan, what is the availability target of the project, such as 99.99%? Is it the current progress, Dr. Harul?
Current project is about 80%.
The current progress 80%, because if I read from the news last time, it's supposed to run 2023, Pak Hermanto, ya?
Yeah, June or July. Now
July.
we start for dynamic tests in Bandung. We
I
start
see.
tests,
Okay.
but not all track, but only 30 kilometers. Yeah.
Right. Just now, Pak Buana also sent me a video about the trial run of the high-speed rail, yes, in Bandung, if I'm not mistaken, during the rainy. It's very epic. Okay, do we have any further questions? from the audience? No questions? Right. So I think with that, I can conclude the first opening keynote from IR Dr. Hermanto. It's a very fruitful discussion we have today. From my side, I learned a lot about the high-speed railway, even though I'm Indonesian, but I knew some of the facts today. All right, so I hope the same goes with you guys and all the participants. And we are looking forward for our next collaboration, IR Hermanto,
Yes.
maybe for the next project.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Hermanto. And with that, I give the session back to Ms. Akila.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
The Council recorded millions of thanks to Yang Berbahagia Insinyur Dr. Hermanto Dwiatmoko on his speech just now. Next, kindly ensure all participants fill up the attendance form as per attached in the chat box, Zoom, or Facebook comment. We would like to invite ladies and gentlemen for the online photography session. We are all asked to open the camera.
Okay, get ready for the photo, okay? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, last one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you.
Okay, with that, we end our keynote speech session and continue to our slide 1.